Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Species, episode 12, I think it is, where we start off on our fifth world this season, since the worlds keep corrupting and crashing. But that is to be expected. It's still an alpha game, alpha stage, so these things happen. Obviously, if it was a full release, I'd be pissed, but, you know, I can accept this. Now, I was thinking maybe we should do something different this time, and I thought perhaps an oasis is in place, or we could, I don't know, I really think an oasis would be rather interesting to play around with, and the speed multiplier being twice the normal value. I don't know, it'd be cool to see fast creatures roaming around. Help spread things as well. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. Alright, so they're spread out all over this place, and it looks like a pretty good map. It's world size 1. I didn't mind world size 3. It was actually pretty good, but yeah, it's just, you know, it's faster this way, less lag, less chance of the game corrupting itself, because these are the default settings after all. And yeah, let's try this out. I love having one starting branch on the clay diagram like this. It's just, oh. And look at this web of life here. It's actually kind of interesting, yeah. The double speed on the creatures seems like a pretty interesting and rather beneficial idea. I wonder how low the sea level is here. Perhaps we could raise it just a little bit so we cut this off right here. I mean, some will still cross, but yeah, let's actually go to 27 there and see what happens. Alright, so 1 hour in, quite exactly into the simulation, it seems like we have a couple of main groups forming here. I think it's this one, we've got this group here, which is like one bundle, and they keep crossing over from this island in the central oasis over there, and then we have another group on this side of the bank, and I'll show you around. It's very, if we go to the clay diagram, it's just your usual starting conditions, you know, since we started with a blank slate. These starting creatures are always very similar, but yeah, we've already got them walking around here. That one looks kind of funny already. That's pretty cool. Over here, how are they? Yeah, so it's the same kind of group, I think. Yes, yeah. Tails, torso, etc. 4 limbs. On this side, however, yeah, we've got some more color. I think some more fur showing up. Perhaps that will become a characteristic trait of these populations. Oh, this one's rather different, interesting. No limbs yet. And over on this side of the bank, what are they? Pretty much like their cousins up in the north. I'll just say north for to make it easier, right? It's not really the north, but you know what I mean. So let's keep going. Oh, damn, the lag. Ooh, this web of life is rather interesting. We're not at 2 hours just yet, but you can see definitely that we have 2 main populations. One, and that's on the island there, that lights up, and then we've got the others all over the place, and then this little group here, which is those furry little guys that we saw, and then this one, are these kind of groups forming. But it's I actually like this web of life. The problem with this one, however, is just that it tends to break, so they've got to get that fixed. At least once your populations or groups start reaching a certain size, you don't see the lines in between them anymore, and it's hard to actually understand what the spacing out means. Like, I understand, obviously, okay, it's probably that they're just getting further and further away from the others socially in some sense. But why is the whole group just getting further away? it'd be interesting to have these explanations. And but that's so cool to see this social group here form out of those, and just, yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, I made this a little bit more hellish. The population size is always capping, so I put down the fertility to 0.5 and raised the sea level, or the water level rather, to 0.31, and that's how we successfully closed off these populations from each other before they were crossing far more easily. I'm gonna put these two rovers in to kill the population when it's over 750, even though my cap is 1,000, and feed the population when it's lower than 10, so that, you know, they don't die out. And in this way, I can just leave the game running whilst I'm away without having to worry too much about extermination or the creature cap breaking my game. Hopefully this works out pretty well. But yeah, I think it's gonna work. That's all I'm trying to say. Well, hello there. Look at that. Okay, what? I don't know what you are doing. Oh, that one's really... Yeah, these creatures are rather cool. It's getting kind of interesting. The rover thing didn't work, but I got the population to stabilize for a while, and now it's growing again. But yeah, these guys up here are really cool. Let's take a look at the clade diagram. So we've got, yeah, those ones we've been looking at, kind of, I think. These three, right? No? And we've got those ones. Oh, that one, yeah, that one's... This one's really cool. Let's keep a track on it. Carnivore, yeah, I can see. Then we've got this minor species here. Those ones. Ooh. Who are you? Yeah, this one's kind of boring and ugly, and it's the major species as well, which is really boring. But this one, oh, yeah, seems like their majority, their heads grew smaller there. But yeah, the umbilicum is also a major species, which is pretty cool. We've got some crossings going on here again. Kind of worrying. I thought I had been able to prevent that, but oh well. And over here we have an environment of its own. Quite interesting. Perhaps we should change the environment just a bit to see some differences. So a combination of both raising the water level, raising the fertility just slightly, and what else? Yes, lowering the temperature just slightly, and then slowly going on that path. Might help us see some different things. We're definitely getting a change here going on. If we look at our population history, yeah, look at that. Massive change here. Is that our umbilicum? Yeah, absolutely. Or wait, is it? Can we see? Umbilicum. How big are you? Yeah, 10, 12. And the umbilium, these other guys, yeah. But the clade diagram is actually quite interesting at the moment. I hope these three branches survive. Oh, major species. Alright, good. Oh wow, time passed quite quickly. I was writing, just behind me I have my typewriter, writing on a book. I'm not gonna say much about that, but then I turned around and I saw that over 5 hours and 20 minutes of the simulation had already gone by. So, another tour, I guess. Clade diagram, quite a different landscape, I must say. 4 main branches, you could say. 1, 2, this, yeah, okay, maybe 5. No, but then it would be... Oh yeah, this is one thing of its own. Right, so 6, 7, yeah, 7, let's say 7 main branches here. All spread throughout these areas. I think that's 1. We've got 2 there. You can see the colors are starting to show up, make themselves... Oh, look at that. That's quite a quick change for the whole species. Yeah. And we've got these. They're actually pretty cool. I like the green spots that we're getting. And these ones on the island are quite different. So let's get a zoom here. Yeah, that one's quite interesting. It's good to have the double speed. A lot more action, more interactions per. Yeah, just more things happening. Oh yeah, this one's pretty cool. Wonder how those things are gonna grow. Over here, yeah, normal. So the population stabilized at around 400, even though the rovers aren't working on it. So that's pretty good, which means we've got a stable world as far as energy consumption and yeah, as far as the creatures know. And yeah, oh look at that one, pretty cool. What about north? Interesting. And over here, same thing. Ah, this one. Another, yeah, so there seems to be obviously a lot more interbreeding or whatever, or interactions at least, between those populations that have not been displaced on this island. However, there is some crossing going on here, so maybe there is more interaction between these two than there is between this and this, clearly. Now, web of life. Ooh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Look at all those, yeah. So we can definitely see connections between, yeah, cross-population connections, social groups interacting with each other. So definitely got some carnivores and herbivores, or omnivores, working for and against each other here. So that's pretty cool. And population history. Oh, yeah, that always happens. So let's just continue on this simulation since it's stable, and yes, let's see what it develops into. Why are you crossing? There's no reason. Everything was working just fine. You're a beautiful creature. What are you doing? Oh, so I've had dinner and stuff has happened. Let's see. We're almost 10 hours into the simulation. Quite a leap in one episode, I must say. Wow. Yeah, last time we left off we were like here, and now we're all the way down here. 3 main branches. These guys are pretty cool. They're all, oh yeah, we've got herbivores, some omnivores, and some carnivores. Yeah, those interesting, and this must be the island dwellers, I think. No, let's take a look. On the island we've got, oh no, not at all, it's these ones. What is this? What is that? What are those limbs for? It's pretty cool, I have to say. Interesting. Want to see where that goes. Those are 2 different ones, okay. Children. That one's pretty. I actually like how this one looks. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of a, is it a triceratops? I don't remember what they're called. I always forget what they're called, unfortunately. But over here, some furry ones. Okay, you're okay. Good. I like that. And what about you guys? Quite an interesting group. I can't tilt the camera down, unfortunately. I'd only be able to do that with the rover. We might use a rover in a coming episode. Not this time though. Too lazy, unfortunately. So yes. What about here? Oh no, can't see you. Oh. Ooh, we're gonna witness murder here. Close your eyes, children. Oh no, bloody. Now let's see. Over here. It wasn't murdered though, so because they were different species, so whatever. And you can show that on National Geographic, I guess. Okay, this one's pretty cool because they have 4 limbs right there, and actually it reminds me of something we could have on Earth, maybe. So that's why I like that one. Yeah, These ones kind of okay, very generic. I always get this kind of like speciation going on for some odd reason. Also, let's see. No. I was thinking we should do something quite like something more interesting, like building fences, perhaps. Putting some climate control devices. That'd be really cool, I think. I wish there was like a climate control device for water level. I don't know. Like you could build a corridor, like a fence where, yeah, I don't know, where inside you're able to drain a bit of the water or add more water. I don't know. It'd be kind of interesting to see that. But yeah, there's a lot of features that should be added. Someone did comment and say that the developer should add mangroves, and I absolutely agree. To have some sort of water environment, at least a beginning. Now, what should we do next? Crazy web of life. Good satellite map. They're all gray dots though. That's rather boring. Yes, I think we should actually be rounding off now at 10 hours for this episode. That's quite a leap, I must say. But the thing is, I know a lot of you complain about episode length, especially the last two. Episode 10 was short because, well, I just happened to screw up, and episode 11? Yeah, I think, must have been 11, yes. That one was short because obviously the game crashed. Now, in general, episode lengths are kind of hard to determine when I'm recording because I only take what I think is most important, and I can't see how much I've been recording, unlike what I used to do with the old system. So sometimes they're longer, sometimes they're shorter, but I will try my best to, give you more content if that's the case. I might actually increase the regularity of species episodes, so maybe we'll see them twice a week. I don't know. I have to see if I have enough time for that. Oh, that one's really, this one's really, really cool, I must say. I think I'm actually, I wish I could export it. Yeah, I might do it later. Yes, but again, thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and if we get to 100 likes, as always, I will release the next episode, and I'll see you guys and girls later. Farewell.